just last year in August, I was on a train trip with another widow friend of mine from Indianapolis, and we were having a wonderful time, and all of a sudden I got deathly sick. And I had to leave the trip short, and they flew me back and went right to Christ Hospital, where I stayed for 8 days. While I'm in the hospital, my children decided she cannot go back home and live by herself anymore. And they said, well, we have signed you up at the Kenwood. And I said, well, now why'd you do that? They said, well, we think you should go there. So we came up, just a couple of us, and came up here, and I met Chris and Nancy, and they were darling and wonderful, and the children had sort of warned them beforehand that I wasn't exactly excited about this idea of getting out of my house. I thought, this is more like a hotel or a resort, you know. And I was taken around and given the tour and all like that, and said, okay, you want to sign up? And I said, well, give me a chance to think about this. And of course, Chris and Nancy were very, very sweet. Take your time, take your time. And then Nancy came out to, go through your things and to help, which is a tremendous thing. I mean, things like this, what Kenwood does, I don't know if other places do this because I've never experienced it with others. But she came and she had the exact measurements for everything there, so, but then went through and suggested on furniture. Nancy said, which furniture are you planning to take? Because it was like the living room or dining room or family room. It turned out it fits just fine. It's just what I want. One of my grandsons, who happens to be a doctor also, and he came over and he said, Nana, this is one of the neatest resorts I've ever seen. I said, well, I'm glad to know that. He said, how old do you have to be? He said, I think we ought to come in here. And I said, you're not old enough yet. You have to wait a few more years. And I feel, too, because I'm on the 14th floor, and I feel I'm pretty close to heaven. And it's about as close as I'll ever get. So.